Shaping up to be a pivotal summer for Chelsea, the club is actively looking the transfer market for a new striker. But not just any striker. Gone are the days of the Blues relentlessly chasing a blockbuster signing with hefty price tag. This time, Chelsea are targeting a youthful energy, untapped potential, and players who can come and grow with the club. According to multiple tier sources, including Sky Sports' Leo Thomas and CBS reporter Ben Jacob, Chelsea transfer focus has notably shifted. The club's two sporting director, Paul Winstanley and Ron Stewart, are spearheading a strategy that places youth and long-term value at the heart of the recruitment policy. Yeah, these are one of the few things we'll be getting into in this video. But first of all, welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Knows Football. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the season, and there's no way I'm going to do it without you. And the analytics says that more than 90% of you that are watching my video are not subscribing, and that's a disgrace. That's a very big disgrace. And as you can see, we are sitting at 1,750. I'm trying to get 2,000 subscribers before the end of the season. We need 250 more subscribers and we are done. So now let's get into the video. Chelsea's pursuit of a striker isn't necessarily about replacing Nicolas Jackson. In fact, the club inside has expressed satisfaction with Jackson's development throughout the current campaign. The Senegalese international, while raw in certain aspects, has demonstrated enough promise to be seen as a fundamental piece in Chelsea attacking line. Instead, this focus is on bringing in a younger deputy, someone who can compete with Jackson, provide cover, potential evolve into a first-team choice over time. This approach is a broader recruitment philosophy, build a squad with a sustainable potential rather than relying on superstar names. So now let's take a look at some of the key names Chelsea are looking at to sign in the summer. At the top of the list is Benjamin Sesko, one of the most exciting young forward in Europe. Sesko combines height, strength, impressive movement off the ball. At 6'5", he brings a lot of commanding presence and slots in as a long-standing number 9. Leipzig will be willing to sell, and Chelsea are monitoring the situation, with clubs like Arsenal very much interested. And if you look at it, a team like Chelsea, we are very bad aerially. We have players like Pedro Neto who hoop in a lot of crosses, but there is no one on the box. Benjamin Sesko be the answer. Personally, for me, he's not the kind of striker I like, but I think he's a very good striker. 18 goals this season plus 6 assists shows like he's a player that can get goals when needed and can equally create chances for people around him. Now let's get to the second player, Leon Delap, a player who has caught the eye of both Chelsea and Manchester United. Delap impressed in Championship and Premier League with a physical style and eye for goal. At just 22, he fit the profile Chelsea are looking for. Young, hungry, with a Premier League potential. Now let's give into a contest that previously Delap played under Enzo Maresca, Manchester City under 23 setup or under 20 setup. I'm not really sure about the setup again, where he scored 22 goals, and I think that's one of the defining factor. And I think with clubs like City, who equally have a buyback clause, and them losing Haaland, who will be out and will not be available for the Club World Cup, will Man City equally be interested in him? And there are talks that clubs like Liverpool and Arsenal as well will be making a move for him. Now, Jonathan David, though not a traditional target man, David brings intelligent movement, a consistent goal scoring record in League One, and could offer a different dynamic up front. He has been linked with Premier League move for over a year, and Chelsea may be ready to make a concrete move. He's available for free in the summer. Jonathan David is a different profile of striker from Nicolas Jackson. Nicolas Jackson, who is often being praised for his hold up play, link up play, and being good on the ball. Nicolas Jackson, who is a more of an Isak profile when it comes to striker than a Jonathan David profile when it comes to striker. I think Jonathan David will offer something different to that Chelsea team. Now we move on to the most informed striker in the world right now. A more complete forward than some may realize. Gyökeres has been sensational in Portugal, registering both goals and assists at high rate. His ability to play with his back to goal, press from front, and contribute to make him a very attractive option. A lot of clubs in Europe are equally looking at him. There are talks that Arsenal will be the favourite to land him, and there are talks that he likes the Arsenal project and he may want to sign him. But remember, Chelsea recently raided Sporting Lisbon, signing players like Isugu and Quenda. I think we might equally be in a position to sign Victor Osimhen when the time comes. But let's see what happens when the transfer window opens. Next player on Chelsea's list is Alexander Isak, the most high profile of the name on the list. Isak is admired by Chelsea, but isn't seen as an immediate target unless Newcastle shows real willingness to sell. Financial fair play issues could force their hands, but as of now, Isak remains an unlikely option unless something changes drastically. But if Newcastle decides to sell, will Isak be willing to come to Chelsea? With clubs like Liverpool, Arsenal, Barcelona, any clubs that need a striker need Isak at this point. With Chelsea, will Isak be willing to leave all those options and come to Chelsea? A name that dominated the last summer headline is Victor Osimhen, but a move to Stamford Bridge now look increasingly. Chelsea did try to secure the Nigerian forward last year, but were put off by Napoli's high valuation and Osimhen's personal wage demand. According to Ben Jacobs, Osimhen's stand on salary has not changed. Meanwhile, Chelsea remain committed to their incentive-driven wage structure, a key part of their financial discipline under the new ownership. That leaves a very little room for mega deal, especially one with sky-high base wages. What's more interesting is Osimhen's apparent willingness to join Saudi club. He came very close to signing with Al Hilal last year before a late collapse in talks due to Napoli stance, not Osimhen. This summer, he could finally make that move with Saudi clubs showing concrete interest. It's not just the forward line that Chelsea are looking to work on. Chelsea are equally looking to work on defenders. In the defense, there is a growing confidence that Chelsea could make a sensational return from McGay. The Crystal Palace centre-back, who came through Chelsea Academy, is reportedly open to the reunion. With Disasi likely to depart, Fofana recurring injury, and question around Kobe consistency, Gay could be an ideal reinforcement, homegrown, Premier League proven, and tactically versatile. Meanwhile, Chelsea are also battling Liverpool for Murillo, the Brazilian defender currently playing for Nottingham Forest. Forest are desperate to keep him. With them being able to qualify for Champions League, I think he's going to be one of the key players in their squad. This new direction from Chelsea is no longer about big names. It's about building a squad that sustains young players, adaptable. While fans may crave superstar signing, the club appeal to be focused on building a coherent footballing identity, aligning with recruitment long-term goals. The likes of Sesko, Delap, Jonathan David may not be a global appeal of an Osimhen, but represent the kind of target data-driven that brings success over time. And let me know in the comment section which striker you think Chelsea should go for. Are you really open to McGay returning to Stamford Bridge? Yeah, so that's the video here. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Go be.